Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Wayne Moore, aka Mortanius. We are back with some more Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Last left off, we made our way through a nice chunk of the Lost Bastille. But of course, we've still got the rest of that problem to solve. As I said in the, sorry about that, at the end of the last episode, I was going to make it a point to run around, acquire a few souls, and then, pick up that branch of yore. I've done so. So that problem's been solved and we're ready to get back into it. You folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of my other playlists. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links from my YouTube to get to my Twitch. Wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and get comfortable. Let's get into this. Let me see now. I'm trying to think about something. Because I'm wondering if there's a place where I can potentially get Twinkling Titanite for this armor. I don't think there is. Not around here, at least not for a while. Now, another thing, which I just now remembered. I'll show it. Give me some extra souls in the end. Okay. Aha! Have at it. Now, what I discovered, which I knew was the case, but I had actually forgotten. Oh, shit. Oh, that's irritating because he's cursed me. So, I'm dead. Or I've lost my humanity, rather. I have to come back for him for a second. Alright. Like I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted. Went around here. Found a dog. A chest. And an Estus shard for flask shard. So we've got to go back to base to deal with that. Lost my humanity because of that asshole. Didn't even die. Just got stabbed by his magical sword. Kind of debating whether or not to go ahead and just pop another humanity and move on.
Is that a shot? Here, to see light.
Yes, it is a
However,
shard. It is a shard. I wonder what you use. Alright. Stay over there, puppy. Yep. Not just no. Hell no. You do too much when you get to swinging. Like I said, you do too much when you get to swinging. I hate that. Every time you use this weapon, it's fragile, but every time you use this weapon, you have to strike something. You can't just attack the air like it was a long sword or something. Oh shit, don't just leave me sitting there for that. Ah. Didn't want to use an Estes. Didn't really want to use one of those either, but fine. Oh, okay. I know what room that is. Okay. Just never looked over there. You better be worth this. Uh-huh. See, I knew he wasn't really going to be, but this area... Yeah. Why do they keep telling... Oh, I know why. Because when you come in here, you get swarmed and you don't think about there being so many of them. Get out of there. Damn. You know what I should have done? And I was debating whether or not to do it. But I decided to be stupid. Going to switch to my spear, because why not attack with a thrusting weapon and a bottleneck? Right? Right. Stay there. I'm leaving you be. You couldn't have hit the barrel? Okay, I guess not. You just have to have ambitions and other desires and whatnot. Can't you just fall into my trap like normal enemy? Oh, nope. Nope. Let's get it. And swing. And you're supposed to miss. Remember that last part. Oh my god. I even dodged and they still made me die for this. I don't know how many souls I was carrying. I don't think it was many. I literally got the souls and came back. But I didn't look at how many I was carrying by the start of this. It's irritating as hell. And so is that. Let's go. I gotta recoup some of these walkers. They actually don't give you a bad amount. Excuse me. What the? You're something else, game. Gotta get back used to these hitboxes. Yeah, that's why I stopped moving. Figure why not be a little closer this time. Always did love that. Notice how my character's leaning. I think I mentioned this in Dark Souls 1 and maybe earlier in this playthrough. Was leaning because I'm wounded. Now he's not doing so much leaning. It was even heavy breathing. I think it was in Dark Souls 1. It may not have been. Alright, gentlemen. Parry, parry, thrust, parry, repulsed. I'm missing more health than I would like right now. Yep, that's what happened. Y'all like to thrust too? People of culture, I say. That's not what I wanted to do. Haha! Have at it. Alright. Now I can switch, but I'm kind of debating whether or not I will. One thing I do want to do though. Huh. Damn. Wish I, because it looks like you can't rearrange items like you used to be able to. It's kind of irritating. Because I wanted it to where that way all I have to do is just go from one to the other, right next to each other, swapping weapons. Ooh! Okay. Deeply a part of the game. Deeply. I know what I'm doing. Don't argue with me. Liar ahead? Interesting. See, this area I came to, I didn't have to, but I wanted to. Now what I've done here, there are two paths. That room that I spoke of a bit ago, that's upstairs. If I go upstairs, it'll lead to that room. Conversely, I can take this ladder and come at that room from behind. And that has its uses, but it also causes problems. Death ahead. Yeah, it sure is. See, this door, you drop. It's just a straight drop to your death. But from here, if you're on that balcony where I fought the pyromancy dude a bit ago, the big dude who kept hitting the barrels, there's an off section to your right which you always see. And I referenced this in the last episode. There was a door. When I looked down, this is that door. It was shut. If you're good, you can jump into that, through that door, and actually, what the hell was that? And actually, like, have a use for it. So, yeah, and then that's the area right there. Just over there specifically. I hear rattling around in there. Yep. Yeah, that's another thing. May never have mentioned it, but yeah, they can take out doors in the Dark Souls series, so be aware of that. Who are you? Felicia? Really? I didn't expect to see you for a while. Impossible. Impossible. Now the reason why I don't want to come at them from behind is very simple. I come at them from behind, but in truth I'm coming at them from the center. And what I mean by that, yeah, that's the ladder right there. And what I mean by that is there's other enemies throughout here. So I'd be smacking the center of them. And since these ones ran, it's hard to say what the rest would do. They might swarm me. They still might. Oh, okay. Did they get rid of them? Or am I misremembering? Or was that a new game plus thing? Yeah. New game plus, so I'm misremembering. Trying to be careful with this little spot here. Regret. You came up from the ladder and got problems or something. Okay. Touch that summon sign in a minute. Hurrah for skeleton. Yep. Not what I meant to do. Well, actually, hold up. No, there's nothing down here for me. Saw that person's outline, and my brain went straight into attack and defense. It took me like a quarter of a split second to realize that was just somebody in their own world and not an enemy that came back in here. Alright, Felicia, let's get it. Pilgrim Belclair. Now him, I'm used to seeing here. He's usually the only one. Nope. Yep. Alright. Time for frustration. Come, you fools. Oh. Woo! Yep. That pill gonna be smashing with that magic boy. And they smash with that hammer, boy. Uh-oh. That's kind of irritating, but it works out. Oh, wow. So they changed it. Okay. Up in the pitch, and the death from the backswing from the other enemy. Wow. You knew you were dead. You knew you were dead, and that's why you interfered. I wasn't trying to drop down there yet. I knew what it was gonna cause. I wonder. Oh, I guess the dogs are dealt with. Yeah, I'm gonna have to suck it up and kill everything over here. That's actually irritating to me. Cause there's no way these sons of bitches are gonna let me just get past them. What the fuck? Oh. my God. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm just gonna have to go through all y'all then. Since y'all are gonna make this an annoyance, because I'm not gonna be getting hit from behind by a bunch of like spear dudes. It's not happening. I'm not dealing with it. Made me lose all them damn souls I built up with that little instance and all of that. Okay. And it's not like I built up many, but remember, enemies don't infinitely respawn in this game. They have a finite spawn. If I had wanted to grind for those resources, they're gone. And mind you, I wasn't carrying much just from getting right here, but that was just from getting right here. Don't really count the same way. I didn't mean to shut the door. Oh shit, that works out. Okay. This masquerade party we're all heading to looks like it's going to be fantastic. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Damn it. I don't think I was healing anymore. Damn it. I was really hoping I wouldn't be in that thing's, like, I knew I was going to be in its swing radius, but I was hoping I wouldn't be in its effect swing radius. It does irritate me the way, what's the word? The way, dodge frames work in this one. How you gonna hit it dead on and then barely lose any health from it? Like, see, and then you got these instances where you just go through the enemy like this. Yeah, again, if my desire was to keep these souls, it ain't happening. Oh, wow. I dodged right. Game. Son of a bitch. Glad I didn't use a humanity. Still. Just wow. Huh. You know, it's interesting. There used to be a dog right there with him. Like, legitimately with him. It wasn't just him. There was the one that was at the top of the hill. There was a dog over here. Then there was a dog over here, right by this barrel, with him at the top of the hill. Or top of the stairs, rather. Top of the hill. Huh? Guess when I said I wanted to dodge, I didn't know what I really wanted, huh? Stabbity, stabbity, stab, stab, stab. That's what I should. Right. Forgot that those were in here. Literally forgot that those were in here. Now there's a place that where I can buy effigies, and I probably will be doing that, but it's not my immediate plan, at least not for a bit. All right. Wrong weapon. Doesn't matter. It's enchanted. Oh shit. Uh oh. No interruptions. Okay. I guess you partly disagree with that. What the? Okay. Okay. I mean, look here, bro. If you want me shooting at you, I'm fine with that. I'd rather fight you down here. You saw I was willing to square up with you. Oh, wow. I thought I'd heard something. Oh. Well. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Wrong weapon. Again. Still alive, are you? Of course you are, because why not? Ah! I even hit the heal button. And he never used the life gem. That's kind of irritating. These bosses aren't that hard. They may have been buffed. It's cutting through these life gems and fucking life gems and effigies. I was hoping to be out of that explosion range. Oh wow. What the? Sweet Jesus. Just be done with you two. What the? And that didn't kill you. Despite me hitting harder now, that didn't kill you? That makes sense? Or did I literally just give you the tip? Crimson Parma. You four will find I do not care. You'll learn that real quick. I'll go ahead and leave the spear on. Because weirdly enough, I spent too much time trying to force my brain to look for an opportunity to switch weapons. Haha! The smackdown. Huh. His weapon got stuck on the wall. I didn't know enemy weapons could do that. Ever. One will follow me up here before too long. Okay. Jesus. Had me wondering for a second. knew the second I started healing was the second he was gonna start killing. Damn. I was really hoping that wouldn't be the case. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that take too long. I was hoping it wouldn't. Damn. I may be forced to use my shield here. Maybe. Come on, I ain't gonna hit you with cheese. Or it wouldn't be cheese, but I ain't using spells. Let's go. Ruined Sentinel. Soul. Good. No, it's not. Now there is an illusion here. If memory serves, on one of these other walls, but not that one, unless they changed it again. Yeah, again, that fight shouldn't have been as hard as it was. They may have buffed it. I'm fine with that. Kind of felt like it should have been harder than it was back in the day. Hurrah for victory, fine work. Illusory wall. Was there always an illusory wall? I don't think so. Okay. So we got a booby trap chest, huh? Nope. Okay. Rouge water. Interesting. Yeah, this one may have been here before, but I don't think so. Death ahead, therefore be wary of backstabbing. Ah, okay. I know what that is. That's exactly what I need it to be. That's a good boy. Hurrah for bonfire. Yep. Alright. So that's dealt with. 38,000 plus souls. Well, just 38,000 souls, basically. No souls for me, huh? Fine. Shouldn't need to concern myself with enclosed spaces like this again. Yeah, see, there's no illusion here, and I can't do anything about it. I actually like that they made it to where you can select illusory walls in this one instead of having to attack them with your weapon. The problem is that people tend to set messages right next to the wall, so you can't select the wall. And I think a lot of the times people do that to be, oh, hush. It's a sorcery. I think a lot of the times people do that to be assholes. A sorcery that facilitates surreptitious activity reduces the sound made by its caster. The eastern land of Mirror is not only the home of proud knights, there is also a traditional order of shadow knights who quietly carry out unspeakable tasks, like assassinations. Why would I say assassinations? Why would you need a spell that allows you to quietly carry out unspeakable tasks? Hmm? Hmm? Long as we tracking. Now, the reason why this is posted, you can jump across these. It's just frustrating to manage. you can't always do it. Sometimes, like how much you're carrying and all of that can have effect and whatnot, you know. Okay, let me get back downstairs, mess with some of these other walls. Is it? I couldn't tell. I can't tell because there's a message in the way. Unless you were talking about this one, then sure. Now these rooms were always interesting. I think that rusted coin is the one thing you'll find in these like rooms. The only thing I can assume is that this is like a space for you to come, like if you know about it, you can come into there, you know, hide while you're like healing or equipping something. I'm assuming the sentries can't attack you, target shield, but you know, assumptions tend to get people killed, so yeah. Okay, so that's all of those. Where? Oh well, might as well read this too. Ruined Sentinel Soul. Soul, the Ruined Sentinel, the creation of the jailer. The Ruined Sentinel has no corporeal form. It is only an empty soul that haunts the armor. Okay. Where was it? There you are. And I forgot to read the Crimson Parma description. Crimson Parma, a standard wooden Parma, fancy name and nifty paint are surely a merchant's efforts to make this very ordinary shield more attractive. And the target shield, small metal shield with protrusions. Huh. Interesting. I've read that word before. I tend to use it, but I don't know why my brain wouldn't register it the normal way right here. Small shields are very light and easy to use, but are not very stable when attacked. The protrusions on the center of the shield are designed to brush attacks aside and make parrying easier. Yeah, see, this is more of a parry shield. That's the advantage with small shields, is they're based in parrying, but they're not overly defensive. Okay. It is weird that how they did dark, I mean not dark, anything, how they did pyromancies in this one. It's not a class you choose, it's just a variation of sorceries. And you strengthen your pyromancy through intelligence. I went from 27 life gems to 12. That is irritating. If memory serves, I had like 13 effigies. Ugh. Have to see what the Ruined Sentinel Soul gives me. As a matter of fact, okay. It said run, not roll. And then there's like, who am I hearing? I done already killed what was over here. Oh, never mind. That's from me resting. It came back. I'm tripping. I'm hearing who I should be hearing. I should be paying more attention. I can use it for 6,000 souls, or I can trade it to Strayed for heavy homing soul arrow for 1,500 souls. I think I'll actually do that right now. Give that to him. I don't have to concern myself with the soul. And then I'll go back to Majula, level up, and then come back here.
Well, this is a most charming soul. Very good indeed.
Right, I forgot
My
that.
power is yours. Let it serve your desires.
The reason why he's doing it is because I have the boss soul. Had I exited out of conversation and did the same thing, yeah, talked to him last time, he would have said the same thing. Heavy homing soul arrow, one of the sorceries devised by Stray, the great mage of ancient Olaphis, fires thick, powerful soul arrows that seek their targets to the ends of the earth. This is the more advanced soul arrow than the one he's actually selling. Wait. Hood of the Forlorn. Who wander the land of the undead. Born of Aldea's obsession with the first sin, the Forlorn lost both their corporeal form and a world to call their own. Now they drift into other worlds, ever in search of a home. But without self, one has neither beginning nor end, and so the Forlorn have only to wander. Yeah, that's true. Without self, you have no beginning or end, so there is no such thing as a destination. Still, that is interesting. I mean, it's obviously new, and as he said, Aldea in the first sin, you know, scholar of the first sin. Haha. But beyond that, that's interesting. It's got me wondering about that piece of armor. Dark Orb. I'm debating. I'm going to be picking up Dark Orb. I may have mentioned this in the last Let's Play, but we will be using hexes in this playthrough. Oh, I mean, shit, it's only 600. I might as well go ahead and get it. And I have the ability to use it. I might actually want to switch out my soul arrow. We'll have
The
to see.
cursed ones were,
Right.
in the end,
Cursed,
though
imprisoned.
very typical. Feeble, do you really?
Weak minds, incapable. I remember. Now, what you see me doing in terms of this whole getting to that bonfire and all of that
Bearer of the see, lest the
is very simple. I need to do this in order to be able to go after that boss fight the way I need to, or the way I prefer to. I don't even have to do this. I literally could have just went for that boss fight last night and been done with it. Oh shit. My intelligence is lower than my faith. I mean, not anymore, but still. What souls am I sitting on? Or am I sitting on souls? I do believe I picked up some. But are they enough to matter? It should be enough to matter for a level or two. Maybe. Yeah, I'll get a level.
bearer of
Maybe some gear
lest
upgrades
the
if I've got them. I'm trying to remember where I picked up this shield at. Because I know it gives me stamina regen like the Chloranthy ring. I don't think it stacks, but I'm trying to remember where I got it from. And where are... There you are. Titanite slab. Huh. Oh, wait. Silky smooth stone. Couldn't hurt to attempt it. More than likely ain't nothing's gonna come from it, but why not? I'll go see Trying to remember their names. Snuggly was in the first one. It's two birds this time. Oh, nope, it's not this way. It was actually past the bonfire. Gotta get back used to that. And it's not even just that it's been a while since I played it, but it is, you don't really have a great need to come back here. Them doing what they did and putting these statues around here gave you incentive to come back to this area, but beyond that, you had no real need. Oh, I'm like, what the hell?
You, give it smooth. Yes, you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You,
Oh, yes, sir. Hey, hey, look at that. I can go see Steady Hand McDuff. That's kind of upsetting a little bit, because I was actually about to go buy a bunch of life gems from that merchant, that old merchant lady. Still going to, but I think this upgrade is gonna run me like 1,500. So now the question becomes, do I have to do everything else to get back to where I was? Am I gonna have, once I go through this whole situation? 2 G's. Wow. Yeah, I have even less to buy gems. Am I gonna have to go through this whole situation and kill everything again once I get back over to that area? Am I gonna be killing another one of those flexile sentries or what? I'll hold off on the gems though. I should be fine for a while, and now that I've got my magic Uji Katana, mind you, it's not the magic weapon I would want right now, but it is by no means useless at all. If I wasn't going for a specific weapon, the magic Uji Katana would be my weapon for the whole game, other than my spear. Legit. Used to be a big dude over there. Try backing in hurrah for item. And it's got some likes. Interesting. Back. Ambush ahead. Oh, you slippery bitch. So, deal with that and then try over here, or deal with that and then go over there. Remember, there's the best. Wait, that's the Bastille key? Really? Key to the cells of the lost Bastille. Long ago, a Bastille lord, driven to desperation by the rapid spread of curse across the land, began to see each subject as a carrier of the blight and locked them away in droves. The entire Bastille was turned into a prison and left abandoned to rot with its prisoners. The reason why I'm surprised, I don't remember what's supposed to be here, but the whole reason I'm in this area is because of this key. Like, legit. I have like 2/3 of an area left. Like, check this out. Not actually talking about the flying creatures we didn't get to see. Son of a bitch. I just figured out what that was. And I don't know why I didn't register the first time. I'm not gonna get into it. Down there is where we were when we went through that door and we used the antiquated key. Right down there. So we were down there, came through that door, hit the stone that was on this area, this well that has the cage. The stone fell in, the cage came up, and it had some of those undead dudes. We went in there and destroyed a wall, which led to some loot. If memory serves, that's where I got the Archdrake robes. These ones, the ones you start with as a cleric. And the reason why I mention it is because if you slippery sons of bitches. I heard something walking and I'm like, nope. I am not supposed to be having company up here. Anyway, if you don't have the antiquated key, which was that key that we picked up the first time we got to the Lost Bastille after defeating the pursuer, and the bird took us, that was a key that we had got from that room. If we didn't have that key, we could have did what we just did and bypassed the Flexile Sentry fight. I mean the Ruined Sentry fight. But again, I didn't want to. I wanted to kill them, wanted that experience, wanted to get back into it, wanted to give you folks some entertainment, and wanted that soul, among other things. Now, this is kind of a one-way trip-ish, in the sense that it's going to take me a little bit of a bit to get back up there. And I know where I'm at, interestingly enough. But the thing I'm confused by is I can't remember precisely what's over here. This area is familiar, but I don't remember what's precisely over here. This door behind me, it's a dead end. I'll show you in a minute. I'm trying to be real careful. There's enemies in here. Okay. I must have got rid of them. Whoa. Y'all have seen me the whole time be able to roll into this kind of stuff and it not have effect. Okay. Like I said, dead end. Hurrah for skeleton. I'll grant you that. Wouldn't mind seeing it just sitting there every day. AA. AA. Now the thing that's confusing is because of this. Nope, not this actually. Where I was. Now right there is the area I was at. Dude came out from behind. The whole message about watch behind and then treasure. That's where I was. That's what was confusing to me. I couldn't remember where this room connected to. And now I do. Having just seen that path I was in. Now this is going to open both gates. And going to make both of them a problem. Alright, let's go. Oh, well, you got blew up. I know that feeling. Oh. Okay. I didn't expect that. Yeah, see, and there we go. And then that's dude over there in his little nestled spot. Beware of liar. Oh, no. No, yeah, okay. This was the room which leads up to Strade's cell. This is literally that room. That's the other connection I was missing. So we come out here from behind. We couldn't open this because we needed to be able to get to this switch. Yeah. Yeah. Those wheels are a-turning. So, since that's done, what else was over here? Because there was something I was avoiding. Ah, I remember now. Ah, too bad. I was hoping they gave you souls. So I wasn't actually avoiding, I was just knocking out the rest of the map that I didn't get to show. And down here, Pharaoh's Lockstone Point. Oh shit. There's a pursuer in here? Oh god. You moving would be phenomenal. I mean, it worked out, but wow. Jesus Christ. The son of a bitch really makes you work for it. That being said though, I'm up to 10 G's. I don't know how much he just gave me. I wasn't paying attention. Do they respawn? That's crazy. You gotta fight a pursuer as a normal enemy. And they're not overly dangerous. It's just these enclosed spaces. I mean, sure. I wasn't going to, but with me just sort of getting that jump, I kind of want to kind of sort of maybe sort of kind of need to see a couple of things a little bit possibly. Good. That's how I want it. I want to be able to flick and go straight to my shield. I don't think you have what I need. No. Not for the Titanite chunk. I'll keep the headpiece. I know for a fact I'll be wearing that headpiece. I don't know about anything else. The chest piece I will be switching eventually. But for now, the headpiece is where it's at.
How goes your journey? Take these. They should help a bit.
Right, my fault. Forgot he gives you his hammer. It's basically just a basic weapon. It's legit a blacksmith's hammer. An ordinary hammer used by a blacksmith can be used as a hammer, but not to any great effect, as it was made to shape weapons, not serve as one. So naturally, it's probably extremely dangerous as a weapon. You know how games like that get. Here, take this item. Take
Bearer
this
of the curse.
wooden
Seek,
sword.
seek, lest
Now
we slay.
upgrade it to level 10. Now understand it's the most dangerous weapon in the game. Alright, I forgot I have a 4th attunement slot now. It'll work out for my weapon and my outright power. Yeah, I've got 2 offensive spells and 2, I guess you could call them defensive spells. Healing and healing and augmentation. Where are you? There you are. Now mind you, since I'm still in this area, I kind of want to go ahead and like finish it up if I can. Especially since I just spent that Pharaoh's Lockstone, so I might as well. Now here's the question. Okay, now is that because you don't plan on coming back? Or is that because I used my Lockstone and you don't like fighting in the light? Ally and then Dwarf ahead. That's funny as hell. Oh god, I just remembered this. Oh yeah, I'm definitely coming back to this. This is not happening this episode. It might actually be a couple episodes before I do. Dude, that door is every single level of asshole. Okay. The moment of truth. Probably should have went on and picked up some life gems, but I'll be alright. Yeah. What the? Game? I said attack. Oh, Jesus Christ. That would be best to take off the silver serpent. It would be best to take off the silver serpent ring. Just so I have like a ring that's actually functional instead of one that's just based on soul collection. But then you realize it's kind of hard not to want to be based on soul collection at all times. So yeah. Bye now. Don't follow me down. That won't be smart for you. On guard. Okay. Shit. That hits harder, huh? I have no problem just cutting through you like this time. I ain't finna spend humanity and resources dealing with you. Oh. Fucker in that bleed, boy. It do kind of irritate, but I do like that magic takes from your stamina now. It exerts a toll on the body. Yeah. I forgot how fast its casting was. Okay. I was trying to switch over so I could just use my sword on you. That gave me about 3 Gs, give or take. Interesting. Oh. Oh crap, why am I even carrying this? I can't, or can I? Really? I can enchant it again. There's no way, we'll have to see. And even though these enemies are weak, I don't want them doing any damage. And in the end, they might break the my allies' gear. I have no idea. Son of every bitch on the planet. That'd take a lot of stamina just to do that. Oh, right. Wait, what? Really? Huh. I mean, there's no point in liking that, and the only reason why you can only try phantoms if you're human. And if you're human, you're more than likely going to try and get Lucatil off of that elevator area. So you'll search these rooms, if for nothing else, than to potentially see if there's loot. Oh, so it does not respawn. Interesting. Very interesting. And then, of course, we've got the best. Shit. I'm not fighting you right now. Fire seed. Oh, a fire seed. Cool. It's for upgrading pyromancies. Bastille key also opens these doors. Now, these doors opening are pointless. To be honest, I always found it a little odd. They make sense in terms of real life. They're guard doors. You lock this door down here, and then you unlock the main door, or those doors up there for the guards to work. It's just weird that they're useful to you. Huh. I almost wonder, were you always there? I kind of feel like there was a second person with me and Lucatil. Oh, I might be misremembering. Oh, shit. Sometimes they're weird with their passing, and I'm hoping she ain't gonna fall down this hole, so I'm staying right here until she comes with me. Two shields. Alright. Full on heavy. Respect on you. As much as I say I should unequip that ring, it ain't happening right now. Though an iron ring, a rusty iron ring, would be real useful right now. Make it to where I don't have to... Don't die. That's why I'm not running, so don't crowd each other, just follow me. Interesting. He set himself up like that, just designed to be the wall. Alright then. Be the wall, my friend. Be the wall. Hurrah for ally. That's a good way of letting somebody know that they could summon if they didn't think they could. You had to have, right. You had to have the Bastille key. Now, what I could do, I'm feeling a little lazy at this moment, and I wish I had done it earlier. But what I could do is what I'm about to do right now. Flame butterfly. Oh, smooth and silky stone. Ignite the oil. No real point in sticking around for it, but I'll let y'all see the second one. And there we go. Literally, no joke. Me getting that key was based on what I just did right there. I'm not even being funny. Literally just what I just did right there. Dark and short track key. Yep. I can still enchant my weapon. Cool. Nice to meet you, Sinner. Oh shit, and she came straight for me. She said no sympathy. And that was the whole goal though. To light up this room. And that's literally all it was. You don't even need it lit up. It is useful. Sorry about that, folks. Lost connection for a split second. I'm gonna have to try something once the stream is done. What the fuck is that? Lucatil. Jesus. And that right there was the lost sinner, ladies and gentlemen. One second. Okay. Now what I'm trying to figure out, because there's a method I had to use when I disconnected from the stream. I've had to do this before where I'll have to like keep the stream actually up and somehow transfer this video. Okay. Okay. I'm like, no booby traps. Ah, fragrant branch of yore and Elizabeth mushroom. Nah, is it a chest ahead? Is that a chest ahead, or are you just happy to see me? Alright. Wait a minute. Really? Message, huh? Alright. Return to the far fire. Sinner's bonfire has been activated. Light the primal bonfire and Sinner's rise.
You have acquired the soul of an old one. That is more than most undead can say.
Okay,
The
nothing else to
sign you
say on it?
bear will drain your very souls. And without souls, you will turn hollow. Stay strong. Do not lose hope. Even when you have precious little time. For when the undead dies, it is never truly dead, but only one step closer to hollowing. Not all undead are hollows, but all hollows were once undead.
Interesting.
If you find an Estus shard, bring it to me, so that I may ease your burden. Over the hill and past the forest is the king's castle, where a man peered straight into the essence of the soul. But whatever came of it?
Interesting.
Those who come to Dranglake seeking salvation soon lose hope and turn hollow. It happens to them all, sooner or later. That blue knight at the base of the tower, his spirit is already broken. Although he does offer sound advice. Perhaps he is a foreshadowing of your own future.
Perhaps. We'll have to see. Give me just a second, I'm wondering something. Checking out the soul of the lost sinner. Okay, yep, I'll be consuming that. I can consume it for 25,000 souls or trade it to a weaponsmith for a great sword. So naturally, nummy nummy, down in my tummy. But first, soul of the lost sinner. Prisoner of sinner's rise, the lost sinner eternally punishes herself for the sin of her past. Use a special soul, lost sinner, to acquire numerous souls, or to create something of great worth. Or I could just use it to acquire a great many souls. How about I just do that,
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Okay. Intelligence goes up. Adaptability goes up. Attunement will need to be up to 25 to get 5 abilities. That is painful. Yeah, see, look at that. My bleed bonus damage goes up, but the amount of bleed damage I actually does nothing. Yeah, I'll go ahead and 25 my int. Okay. So that's done. The Lost Bastille. Setting aside the area I need to go back to. Oh, try two-handing. Must be trying to... Oh. Okay, I get it. I get it entirely. It's a joke for later, folks. Alright. That's how many people have died playing this. Huh. Well, it's looking like the one problem... Oh, well, maybe not. We might be lucky. But I was gonna say it's looking like the one problem we're gonna have is that we might lose the last few minutes. Do
I
what?
will always be here, watching over you.
Blood bite ring?
Long ago, she kept did the in coin. If you're may you
Weird.
find peace.
And what covenant am I even in? I remember joining his, but am I still in his? Way of Blue. Yeah, I am. But I don't know. I guess I did some PvP stuff. It. I always figured it was DLC based, so not really sure. Okay. Huh, that was weird. Got some sort of weird prompt on my phone, folks. Sorry about that. So, Great Soul Arrow. The hell? Oh. How much was the other one? I don't know if I'm going to bother with that right now, but I do want to at least see how much it is.
On my trip here, I hope that you...
You know, I think about that, and I actually should do that. I actually should do that. Let me see. Great Soul Arrow. Great Heavy Soul Arrow. 4,500. It's doable. It is doable. But am I trying to do it?
One day...
1,000? Yeah, I'll do it. I don't know if I'm going to switch over to that. No, I'm not switching over to it right now. I know for a fact. And the reason why is because it doesn't do enough or have enough. It only has 10 uses, and that is kind of a problem. Give it time. Let it upgrade itself, and then we can talk. Okay. Give it time, yeah, and we can talk. Once I level up my skills.
I saw you scroll.
Once I level up my
young pupil
attunement high enough, I'll get at least one or two more uses out of that. But until then, that would be a waste more than anything. All right. Next part's gonna be a little uncomfortable, but I'll be all right. We'll just have to deal with that as it comes. Whoa. Come on. All right. Now, You. You have to wonder who decided to do something like that and why.
Thank you. Thank you.
You gonna pass whatever you hitting like that that's got you coughing to such a degree?
I've been
Don't be greedy.
petrified. Hard to speak.
Well, sharing is caring.
Give me a moment, please.
You know, it'd be interesting to see you try and run a country mile
I'm
right
fine. I think. No. I'm fine. Really, I am.
now. Interesting.
Um,
What is that?
my name is Rosabeth. Thank you so much for rescuing me.
What the hell? Huh. I never actually noticed that on her head. Like, woman, are we merging universes? Is this supposed to be the combination of the Dragon Age universe, or are you tranquil or something? Another thing that will be on the channel, of course.
You're that traveler. I still
What
haven't
traveler?
thanked you.
Oh,
Well,
me.
I'm quite a
Yes.
hand at pyromancy. So perhaps you could consider this my thanks.
Prism stone. Yay! A branch of yore for a rock to help me find my way.
I was attacked and turned to stone, I think. I owe you my life. If you had not come... Oh, I feel shameful wearing these rags.
I mean, so long as you're not wearing those rags because you have a desire to be, or because you have a desire to be a lady of the forest. I mean, you can't exactly use lady of the night as the term right now, so lady of the forest. Then you shouldn't be bothered by the fact that you're wearing things that at least allow for modesty. At least you're clothed.
I hate to burden you further, as you've already saved my life.
But you're going to.
But just look at me. My clothes are in tatters.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any clothing that you could spare?
I actually
I'll take
do.
anything.
Lucky.
Whatever you don't need.
Lucky you.
I'm not particular when it comes to apparel. Anything at all will do.
Now,
Just put it on the ground, and I'll change into it later.
if you give her something, you don't have to. Or rather, I think you have to if you do want to see her again. But you don't, it's not specific what you give her, but understand, whatever you give her, you are never getting back. And if you want her to maintain a look, you give her that look, and only that look. Anything you give her afterwards, she will shift into. And again, you will not get it back. She doesn't need a headpiece, she just needs clothes, so you can have one of these 37 dozen armors I'm carrying. Indeed. You can't have those. Those are mine. Or you got me looking for duplicates. I really don't want to give you my good gear, no offense. But all offense. You know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead and give you the Hollow Soldier leggings. And there we go. Help. Oh. I'm like, help with what? Once equipment is given, it cannot be retrieved, okay? Okay. Now she sells flame quartz ring, thunder, and dark. A ring bestowed upon students of a certain standard at the Malfian. Oh, from giving her the clothes. Change of clothes. Give Rosabeth or Malfia something to wear. A ring bestowed upon students of a certain standard at the Melfian Magic Academy. It's fire-based quartz, increases fire resistance. There are rumors that pyromancer Glocken has made a hefty profit selling these replicas. Lightning quartz increases lightning defense. Pyromancer Glocken crafted so many of these replicas that they became widespread, such that his fellow magicians harshly scolded him for undermining lessons gained from harsh training. And I can understand that. It's just like Mass Effect's Metagel. It's extremely illegal and breaks a lot of laws, but it's just too good not to use and to lock people up for. Dark infused quartz increases dark defense. Pyromancer Glocken was criticized for crafting these replicas, but it is well known that they have saved the life of many a traveler. Of course they have. Those rings will be invaluable. A small blue burr temporarily boosts magic defense. These burrs bloom magnificently on a shrub every few years. Their color and effect determined by soil quality and recent weather, known to have been used in rituals long ago. And the description is the same for the others. I wasn't sure if it was. She sells the pyromancies though. Fireball, fire orb, combustion, poison mist, flash sweat, and iron flesh. We will be picking up flash sweat and fire orb at some point, but not right now.
I have my very own teacher. His name is Carillion of the Fold, a famed sorcerer in Malfia, our hometown. I was fascinated by sorcery, and so, well, he's so unique, you see. When he set out for Drang Lake, I couldn't let him go alone. But we were separated, quite early on, I'm afraid.
That's the master sorcerer back in town. She's the girl he spoke of.
I'm rather unskilled. My lord probably ditched me. But, oddly, I'm a fast learner when it comes to pyromancy. What we're fascinated by, and we're skilled at, are not always the same thing.
No, they're not.
Why can't I just focus on what I truly enjoy? Oh,
Because
dear.
life is a
I shouldn't be
bitch
so
and then you
cheesy.
die.
It's hardly my place.
It's also better than you think. A lot of the times we tend to have skills that we think we don't like. We tend to think we don't like having. And a lot of times we do have skills we really don't like or shouldn't like. But a lot of the times, or from time to time, we'll be surprised how we actually fit into a niche that we thought was not for us. And come to find out, it was it was kind of made
I
for
have
us.
my very own
Right.
I'm rather, but oddly,
Rather unskilled.
It's hard.
You're rather unskilled in sorcery, but apparently you're not unskilled when it comes to pyromancy, just as it should be. Nobody expects you to be the master of everything. Use the fire seed to upgrade your pyromancy flame. See, you don't upgrade the pyromancies
Thank you
themselves, you
so
upgrade the
much.
flame, just
I'm
like
very
you
happy
did
for
in the
this
last
gift.
one.
After I change into this, I'm heading for Majula. I'm not sure where I might find the Lord. But perhaps Majula is my best chance.
Now, the one issue is that when it comes to pyromancies, it's gated. And what I mean by that is it requires, speaking of which, did I ever even look at that thing? It requires the fire seed. You can only upgrade them with fire seeds. A tiny waning flame used to strengthen a pyromancy flame. Pyromancy flame serves as a catalyst for pyromancies and scales the strength of each spell according to its level. Fire is a common object to worship and it can never be grasped, and its mystery stokes the human imagination. Now, open this door, deal with the threats from up above. sure I don't end up hitting dude out there. Oh, shit. I'm stuck on the wall. Might as well just kill as well best I can. Right, okay. Door is locked. Yep, and then we've got those back in this game, children. I forgot that this door locks when you unlock that one. Girl, you better be glad. I know. I'll see it in a minute. Ugh, I was hoping I'd just be able to roll. It's not hard, I just didn't want to bother. Oh, shit. Luckily, my weapon's still in good shape. The hell? Grim, germ ahead? Germ? Oh! Really? I didn't expect to see. Okay. Wow. Well, that's not actually a germ, that's a dwarf, interestingly enough. But the reason why it says dwarf, I mean germ ahead, is because that area, there's an area you come across germ enemies. G-Y-R-M, not G-E-R-M. And that's usually where you'll also come across the dwarves, which there aren't many, but that's where you'll come across them. Quite something ahead and short, man. What the hell? Okay then. That's a shame. It looks like they changed things. Maybe. Okay, never mind. It's this flask shard. Got our bonfire. Got our... Oh, hold up. Debating. Well, let's just do it. Okay. I could have sworn. Maybe not. That's actually pretty irksome. Because I want to be kind of careful with this. I don't know if it's possible to do it wrong, but I want to be careful with this.
What? Clearing the way was your doing, was it? Didn't think you had it in you, pal. No. That's not like it sounds, no. It was a pleasant surprise, that's all. Name's Ben Hart. Thanks to you, I can resume my journey.
That's what's
If
up.
we share the same path, I'm sure that we are gonna meet again.
Me too.
I'll repay my debt to you in battle. I swear it, by my sword.
I know.
The road ahead's gonna be long, but I'm here to help.
The madness is setting in.
I am in your debt. It's a true man who honours his debts, and I'll see mine paid. I swear it by my ancient sword.
Alright. Let's learn that joy gesture.
It's a true man. I swear it.
Alright. I could just go through that save point, go through that door and use the bonfire, but the result is the same. I'll just have to kill again. It's not like I can't, it's just that I ain't. There's no point in it. Oh, I didn't get you. That's funny. Okay.
Is that a shard? Here, to see. However...
Well, folks, it's gonna be the end of episode 7 of Dark Souls Remastered. Gonna have to download the rest of this vid, so it won't be a problem. But I'll have to leave the stream up for a bit until it's done. So, if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of my other playlists. Follow the links from my YouTube to get to my Twitch. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.